Welcome to another episode of the Hard Count. I'm Mike Lee Mom, and I recently had the opportunity to interview Madison Central High School's tight end Blake Gunter. Gunter is a member of the 2022 class and currently stands at 6 foot 3 inches and 230 pounds. As of the release of this episode, Gunter has received offers from Ole Miss, Arkansas, and Southern Miss, according to 247 Sports. Gunter's size and speed allow for him to be a real threat in any offensive scheme and give him the opportunity to play both a wide receiver and tight end. Some of Gunter's best qualities include great hands, great ability to find space, and he's very hard to bring down for many defenders. Gunter's size also allows him to have the ability to become a good blocker. When talking with him, we had the opportunity to discuss his recent offers, his aspirations and goals, and his high school program, and so much more. All right, everyone, here is Blake Gunter. Enjoy. So I see that you've got some serious offers here. Ole Miss to be one of them. You've described yourself as the number one tight end in Mississippi. Arkansas being another one. How did you kind of come about getting these offers? Are you in contact with any coaches and stuff like that?
Well, for my class, 22, before September 1st, which is today, coaches weren't allowed to talk, to text, or call us. So the way it worked was the coach would call my head coach, and my head coach would call me and leave me the coach's number and tell me to call. So that's how my first three offers went.
Awesome. So I see you've got, looking at your highlights here, you've got good size and great speed, 4.68 40-yard dash for a person who's 225 pounds and 6'3". That's actually really good. So tell me about how you've developed within your high school program.
Well, I work out with my trainer, Mike Espy, at D1 training. He has helped me a lot with my speed training and my route running ability, but the size is just definitely helps. But the thing about my size is most people think that with how big I am that I can't move or run routes like a smaller receiver maybe able to, but my trainer, Mike Espy, definitely helps with that. And I think that's what surprises a lot of coaches is the way I can move with my size.
Awesome. And tell me a little about your high school program.
So Madison Central in Madison, it's just north of Jackson. We're 6A, which is the biggest you can get in Mississippi. And I enjoy it because we play competition every single week. Some of the best players in the state, so I get to show how I can do against the best of the best.
Awesome. And tell me about your parents. How have they influenced you?
Well, my dad actually played football at Ole Miss back in 1969. He played linebacker. He's from Memphis. And my mom went to Ole Miss as well. That's where they met. All my cousins and all go to Ole Miss, but my brother came along and he went to the University of Arkansas. So he went to Arkansas for 4 years, and he just now grad transferred to Southern Miss for his senior year.
Awesome. Very, very cool. And how have they kind of influenced you as a football player? Have they inspired you at all or kind of made some changes to you at all?
Well, it's funny. My dad, actually, he really wants me to play defense, but I played defense in Pee Wee ball, but when I got to about middle school, high school, I just started playing tight end because my brother did. I just decided to give it a shot, and I just fell in love with the route running aspect of it and catching balls and the blocking. I love how it's so versatile.
Awesome. Yeah, going off of that, and obviously your height and weight, you're 6'3", 225 pounds. What does your workout regimen look like? What does a kind of a week look like in your world?
Well, I'm definitely going to lift weights, just normally like as much as anyone else would. And like I said, I work out at D1 with Mike Espy, and I've been working extremely hard on my routes and my feet and being able to separate from guys who might be faster than me, but also being physical with linebackers who may be stronger than me. So I feel like if I can be versatile to be able to get open against those guys, I feel like I can be a really big mismatch.
Awesome. And what's kind of the first thing you want colleges to know about you as a person?
I just want them to understand that tight end is a very unique position and that it's a very important position because not everyone uses tight ends in today's game. So when I look for college, I'll definitely be looking at how they use their tight ends, how unique they use their tight ends and that they exploit the mismatches the mismatches that the tight end position has.
Awesome, awesome. And how do you go about balancing sports and academics?
Well, it's just all about time management. I just make sure that I create time to do my schoolwork and study and get tutors. It's just all about time management. I've got to make time.
Awesome, awesome. And this is just kind of the one final question here. I asked this just for fun, kind of a tongue-in-cheek here. But if you were to get drafted by an NFL team, what would be your preferred team you'd want to get drafted by?
Well, that's actually a good question. I mean, obviously down here in Mississippi, from where I'm from, everyone's a Saints fan. So it would definitely be cool. And my brother says the same thing to be drafted to the Saints because we grew up Saints fans. My whole family's a Saints fan. We grew up going to games, and it's just there's no place like New Orleans. So as of right now, I'd definitely be appreciative to be drafted by any team, but New Orleans would be cool for sure.
Awesome, awesome, Blake. Thanks so much for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
All right, everyone, thanks so much for listening. That was Blake Gunter out of Madison Central High School in Madison, Mississippi. If you'd like to contact Blake, his Twitter handle is @BlakeGunter5. He was a great interview on this episode, and I really was very glad to have him on and had the opportunity to speak with him. If you'd like to contact me, my Twitter handle is @ImamiMichael, and my YouTube channel is The Hard Count with Michael Imami. If you or your parents would like to take a look and check out my Facebook page as well, it's @The Hard Count with Michael Imami in case they want to take a look at that or like it or share it. All right, everyone, thanks so much for listening. This has been The Hard Count. Do you have what it takes to go D1?